William Morrow and HarperAudio present Lucky Break, a novel by Jaclyn Westlake, performed by Amanda Ronconi. For all the rescued animals and the people who love them. Adopt your next pet from a shelter if you can. They're the best ones. Especially my little Indy. I love you so much, Bubs. Prologue. I don't care what my superstitious Italian mother says. There's no such thing as luck. I've been around long enough, 32 years, to know that for certain. Everything has a cause and effect. That's why it's so important to always have a plan. I'm a Virgo, so I come by my love of planning and exceptional organization skills honestly. They were literally written in the stars. I don't actually believe in horoscopes, but as a card-carrying California native, I'm comfortable using astrological signs as shorthand for personality traits. I've had my life mapped out since my junior year of high school. My dad says that I'm goal-oriented. My therapist, Nora, says I have control issues and suffer from perfectionism. I don't get too hung up on labels. It's not that I'm totally inflexible. I don't have to color code my sock drawer or wash all the dishes before I leave the house or anything like that. I do love using a label maker, though. But that's just practical. I've come to see life as a series of hurdles to clear, each one building off the last. Kind of like compounding interest. It works like this. Scoring a 1,500 on my SATs led to getting accepted to UC Berkeley, which led to an internship at Google, and then a job at Sway, one of the top marketing agencies in Silicon Valley. I'm now the youngest account manager at my company, and I'm on track to be an executive by the time I'm 45. This is an oversimplification, but you get the idea. I have goals for my personal life, too, of course. I planned on meeting my future husband by the time I was 27. I met Marco days before my 27th birthday. Start living with said future husband by 30. Conveniently, Marco already had a rent-controlled apartment in North Beach, close to Muni and walking distance to my parents' bakery. Get married by 32. We got engaged last year. Buy a house by 34. I've nearly saved up enough for a down payment on a condo. And have my first baby by 35. I've always wanted to have 2 daughters, but there's only so much you can control. Even I know that. Chapter 1. June, San Francisco. Marco tops off my wine glass, and I resent him for it. I resent him for just about everything these days. The subtle Italian accent he claims to have picked up from spending summers with his grandparents in Sicily. The way his dark curls fall just so over his forehead. The fact that he no longer wants to marry me. It's been 4 weeks since our relationship imploded, 3 since we told our friends and family, and about 8 days since our last real conversation. Instead of talking, we've thrown ourselves into perfecting the art of avoiding each other. No easy feat in a 1-bedroom apartment. Marco returns to the pot of marinara he's been simmering and gives it a gentle stir. My traitorous mouth waters as the aroma of savory garlic and sweet tomatoes wafts through the kitchen. Marco makes the best pasta sauce I've ever tasted, aside from my mom's. I kind of resent him for that, too. I don't know why he insisted on cooking me dinner tonight, but I have some ideas. And if I'm right, as delicious as Marco's marinara smells, I know I won't be able to choke it down. I take a big gulp of wine instead, which does nothing to settle my nervous stomach. So, Liz, Marco begins. His back is still to me, but it's like he's reading my thoughts. I used to like it when he did that. I think it's time to talk about what comes next. I shift on my bar stool. You mean the apartment. As I say this, the old radiator in the living room sputters to life, completely unaware that it's technically summer. San Francisco has always
Sample complete. Ready to continue?